Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to do my best to put the buttons on each one. Each one is going to be 4, so in total is 8 pieces, but for the 8 pieces, make 4 pouches, right? So I have to separate 4 because it's only going to have, you see it, I'm explaining it, you're not going to get it, but and then also for me to really pay attention to this one here and these two, because they are directional fabric, especially with this one is directional. And what that means is, you see, all the cherries are going one way, right? One side. So for me to put the button, I have to make sure that the cherries are not flipped upside down. That is basically what I'm doing. And then I am going to try my best to sew attach all of it so I can get the pieces down, because right now it's a lot of pieces, so I can get it down. And also I am going to double check where my label is in transit. I ordered it from China, so of course it's taking extra. I think I did it in November and then or early December, and I still don't have it. So I'm gonna check and see where it is, and we will take it from there. But for now, I am going to finish with these maybe today or tomorrow, and then if my label is not here, it will give me time to work on my business card. My business and thank you note card is all one. And so that is what I'm gonna do. I hope you enjoyed this video. My previous video, I mentioned that we have a date and I'm still praying on it. I'm going to tell you when the date is, but like I mentioned, it's gonna be in January, but exact date, I will tell you in the next video, not this one. I'm still praying about it, and if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. The kids are about to wake up because this whole week they're home. Okay, this whole week they're home. So bear with me here. But let me separate them. Let me separate them and I will be back. As you can hear, people are taking showers, but this is all that I have to do the button. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm first going to try to use the machine. I'm gonna watch a few YouTube videos. I'll show you the one that I watched to do this, and attempt to sew at least one on a rough one before I stitch it here, because I don't want to ruin anything. I don't have any of this, and I don't have any of this cherry, and this also. This I can get back at uh Hobby Lobby, but the rest I can't. So we are not gonna mess up. So I'm gonna try it. Let's watch a few YouTube videos to see how to sew a button with your machine. Let's go. This is what I've done so far. I am watching this one, you know, the Singer Heavy Duty, the model sewing button, and this is the channel that I'm watching it on, and this is so far what it told me to do. Oh, this came off. I don't know how to do it. This came off. So it says to put this on here. Wait, to put this on here and the blue facing out. And so let me do that and come back. All I'm going to do is I need my other hand. I'm going to, let me come back. I have no idea what I'm doing. We are going to struggle together. All right, so we got it. What I did was with this sewing machine, when you press this to release, you have to press it back. That was what I was doing. So we took the old one. We took the one off, the regular walking foot. We took it off. Now it says to go back of my machine. Oh, all right. So she said to switch this back, and when I switch it, this here is gonna move. So let's put it. Okay, as you see, look right here. Look right here. When I move it, okay, it didn't come back, but okay. She said to do that. So we are going to do that now. Let's go back to see the next step. Now, the only problem I have is I'm scared my button is too big. I'm scared my button is too big. But, oh, so we change the stitch length to 3. And then over here to 0. So it's 0, 0. And then this one, we are going to change it to zigzag, which is, I think this is it, number 5. So let's go to, wait, I can't move it to 5 though. So I think this is to 5, this is to 0, and this is to 5. So the 5 is zigzag. So I change it. So this is the stitch length. So this is the stitch length is 0, 0, she said, and this is 0.5, so which is the zigzag. Let's go. Let's see. All right, I sewed one there. I sewed one. So this machine that she's using, as you can see, is different from mine. This is mine. Okay, we have this contraction going on here, and so I played with it a little bit. But if you have my machine, the digital one here, this is the settings. Look at it, screenshot it. This is the settings that you are going to need to sew. I believe this is 1 inch. I will double check, but this is 1 inch or 1.5 inch of button. This is what you're going to need, and it will sew perfect for you. So let me set you up. We are going to sew one zipper. I mean, why do I keep saying zipper? Because I'm used to sewing zippers. We are going to sew one button here. And I love my button. I thought it would be, I wanted the clear one. I wanted the clear one. So this one fits perfect in the square, in the diamond. So I might just keep it just like that, because if I move it too close, it might be right there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the top to where the button is, and I'm going to use it for all of it, because I'm not sure if all of it will fit in the hole just like this. So we are figuring this out. Okay, let's go. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, but it's not as easy as they make it seem. But I think if you do one, then it's easier. So let's do this. Okay, one thing that I forgot to say is it fit perfect in this diamond, but I have to make sure from here to there and from here to there is the same distance, so it's not offset or whatever. But I'm happy. If this really works, it's really gonna take time off. All I have to do is just cut. So let's see how it goes. Let me, oh wait, I can do pink. I have to do the white ones first because I have a white thread. Let's do the white ones first, and then I'll change the thread and do the pink ones. I'm just excited. If you saw, it was moving too fast, but I'm just excited. So I was able to do two zipper, and this is how I am going to put the elastic for it. So I know that it's enough. So the elastic will be right in there. And when I cut it, I will cut it. I cut this one too long. I'm going to cut it not close to here, but I'm gonna cut probably somewhere like here, so when I sew there is still room. One thing I will also do is, you see the ends, you see the ends, I will burn it a little. There we go, I couldn't speak. I will burn it a little bit. I will burn it a little so it doesn't fray from the inside. So yeah, we did it. And the button is perfect. So I'm going to do all the white, and it would not take me long. So for me, I did about 10 stitches this way. So 1, 2, 3, 10. You get it. That's 10 And then this is how the back is looking. This is how the back is looking, and it is perfect. And so the next thing, Malachi, and then the next thing will be me sewing these two just like that on top of each other, and then I will stitch all the way. So once I stitch all the way, then I will put it on the side and wait for my label to come. But so yeah, but it is 9:20. I am going to get the kiddo something to eat. So when I sit down, I will just zoom away. Zoom away. That is what we are doing. I'm just excited that I don't have to sit down and sew buttons. The machine is just going to do it for me. So I'm going to do some of the white. Then what I would do is I will record for TikTok also, because I think this is good content. Anyways, let's go. But before I move on, one more time, this lever, that's how she said it, the lever, this gray thing here, you turn it off at the back like I showed you. You change this stitch here to 3. Then over here, this is all that you need. 5, 5.5, I mean 5, 5.0, 0.3. This is what you have. If you have my machine, this is what you're gonna do. This is what she did if you have this machine. Hold on. So this is her machine. She changed this here to 3 and this to 0 and here to zigzag. This, if you have this type of machine, that is what you would have to do. And if you have mine, this is what you have to do and change this to 3. I hope this helped. Like I said, I just learned this. I just saw it on YouTube and I'm doing it. You see what I keep telling you? If there is something that you don't understand, please search it on YouTube. You'll be able to find it. You will be able to find it. So let me go get the kids' food and let's continue. So I put my headphones on and I tapped out. But all the buttons are done. I finished all the buttons. So these are all the buttons I have here, you see, and this is the example that I did, and this is exactly how I'm going to sew it. I'm going to cut the cord and I'm going to wrap it around just like this. Sorry, just like this, and I am going to sew. So this is how I'm going to sew it. Now I have to put all that together with this. So the right side is going to be together with this one. I was also able, where is it? Okay. I was also able to finish this one. This is the one that I missed. So where the blue is where I've sewn. Now, I don't know where my label is. So once I am done doing the tube, I have to work. So after work around 7, or since the kids are home, at my lunch time, I will get as much done as I can by sewing that to this, right? Sewing those to this. And I am going to see if I can, you know, get as much done. But if not, when I get off at 7, I will be able to sew those to this right here. And also, my label is still not here. So what I'm going to do is once I am done attaching all these to that, I will start working on my business cards and everything, like my packaging. You don't see me designing this. It's going to be in the next video. But for now, I'm trying to get that done so I can move forward with it. Yeah. Okay, so so this is my labels that is coming, right? Look at the time. It says December 31st or January 4th. Let's pray and hope I get it December 31st, please, because Child, yes, that's how much I paid for it. It's coming from China. Half of this was shipping. But still with the shipping, it is 500 labels. Look, 500 pieces of cotton logos. So I am okay with it. It came up to, hold on. All right, I did the math and I made the 64. It came up to 13 cents for one label, which is still a pretty good deal for 13 cents for one label, and it's cotton. A win is a win, and it's inked on. So that means that you can wash it. It's not going to peel off, and it's not DTF. It's inked in the fabric. So it's bond in the fabric, and that makes it a good quality. And with the first one that I have that I bought wrong, we are not going to talk about it. That quality is really, really good. But as you can see, it says the 31st or January 4th. I'm hoping the 31st, not January 4th, though. Please, God. And so I was able also to do all this after I was done with the buttons. I'm going to do the white one on here for you to see, but this one was content for TikTok. I have to explain my business name, my business, the lilies and the, oh God, and the butterfly. I will do a separate video talking about that also. So, but this is it. I was able to do this. And what I did is I put the front and the back together and I pin around it. I use the clips to pin around it. My clips are in this. And so all I have to do is just stitch and stitch. Now that I have December 31st to January 4th, if I don't get it December 31st, that means that I am going to get it January 4th. That sucks for me, but it's okay. It gives me time to do other stuff. I don't know what other stuff to do because my business card, it's not going to take me that long because I'm just copy and pasting my old one to the new one and changing the name. So I don't know, but the rest is on the floor, the white ones. So these are all the white ones. It's on the floor. I'm gonna again sit you up right there, and then you're just gonna watch me clip it, and maybe I will explain what my business is all about. All right. December 31st, January 4th. So I'm on lunch, 1 hour. Let's see if I can finish this whole thing in 1 hour. Let's go. Everything that could go wrong went wrong here. First off, my top thread got stuck. I needed a needle to pull the thread out. I did, and as I was sewing, my bottom, which is my bobbin, also got stuck. I'm like, really? Today of all days? Today of all days. So I said, okay, let me double stitch. And you see me here, I was double stitching. Then I said, nah, it's still not working. So I started playing with my stuff. I played with a stitching length. It was still, and I was getting frustrated. So I stopped. I stopped. I had to also work on my other shop orders. So I was like, let me just walk away and come back and maybe everything will go well. And it really did. So I did too. And I remembered I have orders that I have to make. And I was going to make it tomorrow and ship it out Wednesday. But of course, we know that Christmas here and whatever. And I also have my physicals that I have to do with my doctor. And this is the post office. This is my doctor's office. So I'm going to go to my doctor's office because my appointment is at 9. Then I would just walk to the post office and go back and get my car because it doesn't make any sense for me to move the car to here and then it doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow and then walk over to the post office, drop the packages off and come back and do this. But this is it. This is how it's going to look like. So imagine the lining, of course, without a lining. But this is what it's going to be. And the way that I am doing it, I have to sew the lining separate, just like the pouch, and then stick this one inside the lining, and then sew around it and then flip it upside down and flip it inside out, and then I will have it, and then I will top stitch right here. So that is my nest, but I don't know if I should wait and do that in the nest video. What do you think? Should I mean, obviously it's gonna be late, but if you're watching this, then it's after Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas with your family and you had fun and you just stayed. We are gonna finish sewing those on the floor and these in the nest video. I am sorry, I wanted to get it all done in one video, but I can't, and this video is getting longer. So yeah, but this is how it's gonna look. Look how pretty and how cute. And then it's gonna have either a red lining or a pink lining, depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, either way or either or is gonna go with the pouch. But I love it. This is the small, y'all. This is the small one. So this is going to fit your, is it? Yeah, this is gonna fit your Kindle paperweight or whatever size that you have. This one is going to fit it. And I love it. Hold on, let's do it this way. Ooh, I got my screenshot. There we go. You see the kids making noise? That's my cue to go. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.